Dropping back, it's Holstein. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Hawkins.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion sets up a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Takes off on the run. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to go to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Gators pick up enough for a first down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass, it's Holstein. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here comes a handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Catch made by the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's third down for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Someone moved this a bit too early and cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Holstein. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He lets it rip. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back, and how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch, picks up the 1st down.
End zone ahead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. for this drive. And there's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Carr. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. QB keeper all the way. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The running back here on a direct snap. And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on a screen. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. The DB's right near the 9 now, showing press coverage. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. To dart to the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's caught wide open with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there, not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to throw, it's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Sets up a third down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Has the first down and more. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Hand off to the back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Gators will line up on first and 10. Direct snap to the back. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game there. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Gets the first and still running. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
After the point after, it's a 35-17 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
On the set.
Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. Offense comes up second and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First and 10 play coming up. Heading left after the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Nice grab. It's Williams. That gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Gilbert. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to wrap the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and speed to make that tackle.
Second down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
Third down after that running play. Back in motion now. Design quarterback run. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, but he's already at it again.
The Gators have first and 10 here. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Carr. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. With the catch, it's Gilbert. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
To throw, it's Holstein. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hunt over the middle. It's Gilbert. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
Let's go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They couldn't stop him there.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. Can't cut this lead further.